During the course of 2023, I'd like to think that I actually found quite a lot of nice stuff. I mean, I found a lot of rubbish as well. But in this video, I've put together all my favourite and all my best finds of the year. So sit back, relax and enjoy.
Ooh, it's looking good. This is really hard to do with one hand. Some kind of brooch. Right, I'm just going to give that a little clean up. We'll see what it looks like. Look at that. I've got no idea how old it is. But yeah, it's really nice. On the back of it you can see where the pin was. Give me a second. There you go, got it. There you go. So the pin hooked underneath there. I found a tiny little piece of silver. That's really nice. It says sterling silver on the back. So I don't think it's particularly very old, but it does have a design on it. It's very thin. Going to be part of a ring or something? A button maybe? That's pretty cool. Right at the end of the day, silver shilling. Really nice. Edward V? Was it Edward? No, George V. Really happy. It wasn't even that deep either. Oh, really happy with that. Absolutely brilliant. Pretty sure I have a silver love token here. It's worn on one side, completely away. It's been bent. It's worn on this side mostly. It's definitely silver, and you can just about make out the end of Georgius there. So I'm going to say George III, probably a shilling. That's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. I think it might be a broken buckle maybe, I don't really know, but it's not. I didn't break it. It came out of the ground like that, and I checked where it's broken, and they are not fresh breaks, and none of those sides fit together, and there's no more in the hole, so maybe there's more around here somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Quite decorative. That's quite interesting. Look how it's barbed along the edge. It was really deep, all the way down there, which is hard to tell on the camera, but it's a good 9-10 inches. But yeah, it looks really old as well. And it's kind of barbed around the edge. Wow. It's getting on towards the end of the day, and guess what pops out the ground? A nice little bit of silver. So it's George V, 1933, so it's not full silver, it's 50% silver. I think up until 1947, I think, so 1920 to 1947 is 50% silver. But I'm really happy with that. I've had a lot of coins today. I think this is my record actually. I've just found this piece of copper, and I don't know if it's my eyes playing trick on me, but it looks like there's some kind of floral design on there. So maybe this is an old bracelet or something. I don't really know. Maybe it's just my eyes. I need to clean this one up properly, but I can't do that until I get home. So if there's anything on it, I'll put a picture up. If not, then there'll be some words here somewhere on the screen saying that it was just rubbish. It's another first for me. It's a spindle whorl. I do believe that is a spindle whorl. Nice little one. That's my very first one in just over 2 years of metal detecting. That is my first one. I am really pleased, really happy. Looks like it's got some kind of design around it. Don't know for sure. But yeah, I like that. That's really nice. I've just had this lovely tiny little hammered coin. Queen Elizabeth. I think it's probably a penny maybe. I don't actually know for sure. I just showed it to my mate. He reckons a penny. It's been clipped. There's a bit of a crack on the corner there. It's very tiny. You can see it on my fingertip. Wow, yes. Very happy with that. Very happy. I got no clues what this is, but I'm pretty sure that's silver. I mean, it looks brown in some parts, but I mean, it's tarnished black like silver. Yeah, I'll have to do the silver test at home. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what it was. We have a little button. It's copper by the looks of it, brass or bronze. But wait until you see the other side. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm assuming it's made out of some form of copper alloy, and then it's got like some silver on it. It's not silver gilded. I think it's just like, you know, like a silver covering. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But yeah, look at that. That's an absolute beauty. We have silver. It's a George III sixpence. Came out of the ground looking kind of brown and a bit yucky, so I thought it was just a rubbish old button at first. I gave it a very light wipe with my thumb, and it revealed that. It's very worn. Let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, nice little sixpence. I can't see the date on it, but it's going to be no later than 1820. We have more silver. Yay! Nice little silver coin there. Little sixpence, Queen Victoria, 1877. Is that what it says? Yeah, 1877 sixpence. Not bad. Double silver. Very happy. There's an interesting little thing. No idea what it is. It was a bit bent, but I've managed to bend it back. Yeah, it's quite cool though. I've run out of water in my spray bottle, so I can't clean it properly. Silver! Yay, just a little sixpence. There it is. Queen Victoria, 1858. Nice. Very happy with that. That is a barrel tap. So that bit that my hand is on would have gone into the barrel. There would have been some kind of thing on the top there for turning it, and that's where the booze would have come out of. If of course it was booze, because you know in the olden days farm workers were allowed, was it like 2 pints with their lunch, and then the farmer would take the key from the barrel tap so they couldn't have any more. Yeah, I think that's a barrel tap. I've only ever found one of these before. I'm pretty sure I have just found one of those Anglesey Druid coins. I think there's nothing on the other side. Well, you know, there probably was. But I clean it up at home and I'll put a picture up if there's anything there. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's actually nice to find one of these on Anglesey as well. And Paris Mountain, where it comes from, is in that direction. Probably about how many miles? 10 miles, maybe a bit more. But that's a really cool find, that. It's a nice little piece of silver. It looks like it's stamped silver rather than cast, or I don't know how they play with silver, but it's definitely silver. I thought maybe it was off like a silver spoon handle, but it looks very thin. Very thin. I have got another signal just in front of that clod there, so maybe there's another piece of it. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Nice little piece of silver. It is. It's another piece of that silver. It's just come out of there. The last piece was just in there. I can't see any hole marks on it. It's definitely silver though. And maybe there's some hole marks on the other piece. I'll clean it properly at home, and if there's any hole marks, I'll let you know on the screen. But yeah, lovely bit of silver. 1929, so it's 50% silver. I think 1927 is when they changed to 50%. 1947 is when they changed to 0% silver. Yeah, nice little sixpence. Really pleased with that. Oh, I've just had a bucket lister. It's a crotal bell. My first ever crotal bell. Oh, wow. Oh, that's better than any silver. It's not a particularly fancy one, it's just plain. I don't know if it still rings. I'll have to clean that one at home. And yeah, oh, really made up. We have silver, yeah. I wasn't expecting that to be anything, to be honest with you. The numbers were jumping all over the place. But yeah, nice piece of silver. 1872, I believe it said on it. It's just there somewhere. 1872, full silver. Very happy, yeah. Nice little bit of silver. That's a lovely little button, that one. I've had a few of these off here now, each one a little bit different than the last. So I think it's obviously something naval with the anchor on it. It's gold gilded, it's concave on the back, so it's not hollow like some of the others I've had, kind of like a hollow drum button or something. It's a silver ring, and that noise is an aeroplane going over. There you go, there's the aeroplane. But yeah, silver ring. Oh, I'm really chuffed, really happy. I've only gone and found another ring, definitely silver. It's broken there, which is unfortunate. I don't know if I've just done that or if it was like that already, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's another silver ring. That's a double silver, double ringer. Yeah, I've never had two rings in one hunt before. I've not very often had one ring, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm very happy. Two silver rings. It's a little silver sixpence. Oh, that's nice. That was coming up, I can't even remember what that number was. What's that say? 22. Yeah, it was it. 22, 23 it was coming up as. Lovely. Nice little bit of silver. Wasn't expecting to find any. I've had loads of silver off this place. Silver and cartwheel pennies. Never had a hammered though. But today could be the day. I think I got another little piece of silver. Yeah, definitely silver. That was coming up at 14 in all directions. Solid 14. But the tones were very shallow. What I mean by that is they weren't very strong. On a day where it's the end of the day and I'm tired, I think I probably would have walked away from that. So this is a good example of why you should dig everything if you've got the patience. I'm running out of patience. But yeah, I'm just going to give this a little clean up. Can't really see the hole marks very well, but you can just see the anchor there, which I believe is Birmingham. And I can't really make out the rest of them, so I can't say for sure what the purity is. I got a microscope at home, so I'll have a look on that. But yeah, this I believe is probably off a smoking pipe, because I've had one of these off here before, in actually not far in the next field, but you know, literally 20 meters away from here. So that's pretty cool. Nice little bit of silver. Something potentially interesting. I thought it was a button when it first came up, but it's not a button. I don't know what it's made of, but I think it might be silver. Just need to clean up. But it's got some kind of pattern on the front there, and then on the back it does look like there's a bust facing left. I don't really know. So there is something loud inside this plug. There's my machine there covered in lime. This is coming up at a solid 22 in all directions, and it's here somewhere. There we go. What could it be? Is that it there? Yay! Haha! See if it focuses on that. It's a bullhead. Very happy. What year is it? Can we see a year? I'm holding the camera with my left hand and I'm right-handed. So a bit all over the place, sorry about that. Yeah, can't see the date on it. Let me just have a quick look at that and I'll come back to you. Just make it out there, 1816. It's a sixpence. George III. Very nice. Haha! Finally! A nice little piece of silver. It's a Queen Victoria sixpence. There it is. 1874. I actually did not expect that to be silver. I thought it was going to be aluminium. And the numbers were jumping a little bit, just a little bit, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do a live dig on that one, and I wish I had. But yeah, lovely, nice little bit of silver, very happy. My best guess is the barrel of the toy gun. It's lead. It's not very good quality lead, but it's lead. That there would have been the sight. I would have thought you looked down it that way. That's my best guess. It's pretty old. It's hard to clean it up, so I don't know if there's any patterns on it or anything. Just everything's so muddy and wet. But yeah, bit of a toy gun. Finally, nice little bit of silver. Lovely, Queen Victoria, 1889. There it is. It's a little bit worn. It was blacker than that when it came out the ground, but I was just trying to rub the mud off it very, very gently, and all the black came off it as well. So it's very nice. Look at that for a buckle. It's quite big. It's also very fragile. It's the metal's quite soft on this one. Again, it's pretty difficult to clean in these conditions because it's just wet and muddy. I've done the best I can. It's got a nice little design around it. What is in the ball of mud? A little ball this time. It's the pinpointer. Something in there. It was coming up 1920 on the VDI. Could be silver. Oh, it is silver! Haha! Wow, this early in the day as well. Look at that, it's a love token. Oh, I've lost it. There it is. I actually really didn't expect that to be silver, because even though it was coming up 1920, the signal was a little bit scratchy. But yeah, very happy. I'm just going to clean that up a little bit, see if I can still see anything on it. I can't really make anything out on it. There are some little lines and stuff. Maybe you can just see a face there facing right. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's probably William III, sixpence, made into a lovely little love token. Isn't that nice? It's a nice bit of silver. Yeah, look at that. What is it? I've got no idea. No idea what that is at all. It's exactly the same on the other side. There's a little bit of patterning on it there. Kind of looks like a tiny little buckle, doesn't it? But I'm not sure. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. I am dead certain that is Bronze Age. It's gotta be, hasn't it? Oh, don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm probably being far too hopeful here. But it looks like a little axe head or something. Oh, I'm going to have to get more info on that one, because I am not sure. If it is, it's my very, very first one. But no, my luck though, it'll just turn out to be rubbish. But I'll let you know on the screen. So this one's a little bit interesting. So it's a flat bottom, and there's a thread on it there, and what looks like a piece of glass inside there. It's lead. Looks like lead anyway. It's quite heavy. Feels like lead. I don't think there's anything of real age to it, but what could it be? What a strange little thing. Let me know in the comments if you've seen one of these before. Haha! I've got a little spindle whirl. I love these things. This is only the second one I've ever found. And it was pretty much right on the surface. I didn't even finish digging the plug. It just plopped out the side. It's got some damage on it there. I didn't do that. It came out the ground like that and it was full of mud. That's not fresh. But yeah, wow. That's only my second hole so far. The grass here is pretty long. So I've only got some areas I can go on where the grass is kind of short like that. But over there it's like a jungle a little bit. So I'll be coming back here again in the middle of winter when the grass is shorter, and hopefully I'll have more of these. Very nice. It would appear that my silver drought is over. Just there. It was over here somewhere. I was looking for it with the pinpointer and then I spotted it. So I got out my camera. It is a Queen Victoria shilling. I'm just going to give that a little clean up. Look at the condition of that. Little tiny bit worn on the bust. 1840. So what's that? 183 years old. Really nice. My silver drought is over. But it's not the gold ring that I'm looking for. But I'm still pretty happy. Look at that for a buckle. It's got a nice pattern around the edges. I've got no way of cleaning that up properly right now.
I'd like to wish you all a very happy new year for 2024. Thank you all for your support over the last year or so, and I'm looking forward to getting out more this year and making more videos. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.